Okay, let's get started with in person.
Hey there. You start. What went into the decision to go with Aaliyah with that first unit?
Thought it was just a good balance with her and Steph. She plays so hard. I mean, you saw the way she rebounded the ball tonight, and gives us a little physicality and athleticism in that starting group to pair alongside Steph. Kind of a natural roller popper combo, and felt like she'd earned it.
How'd you feel she did? I know they had like assumes that she like a couple of those bunnies back, but outside of that,
Yeah, not just her. Yeah, otherwise I thought she did well. You know, she tried to play our schemes. She got 11 boards in 24 minutes. She's about the only one that rebounded for us tonight consistently. And no, you can see her learning game by game.
offensively had the big third, but things kind of fell back off in that fourth quarter. What were the biggest differences between the two, and what do you need to do more kind of in that crunch time, especially in the fourth quarter to close out?
I mean, clearly, we have to get better, especially at the start of that fourth quarter. That's, 3 games is definitely a trend. Some of it would help if we made a couple open layups when they're there, because, a lot of times those lead to runouts the other way when you don't make them. I've got to look at what we're running, obviously, and the group that's playing together. We got to take a look at it and be honest with ourselves. And, some of it's just execution. We got to realize how a team's playing us. Seattle made a couple tweaks during the game. I thought we adjusted for a while and then, kind of went away from the things that were working. So learning experience for everybody, including me.
Ariel and her 19 points. You were saying the other day you wanted to maybe make things a little easier for her. Do you feel like she got better looks today, or just converted more of them, or what did you see from her overall?
I thought she got a few good looks. She's getting a lot of attention from teams. I have a couple things, I think we can do to make things easier for her, but she's doing a good job kind of toggling between off the ball and on the ball, especially with Slim out. It was a good bounce back game for her, I thought.
And Shatori heating up in what was that, third quarter? How much did she give you lift? And it's 7 shots. You like that number? Or you want that higher?
I haven't, I don't know if I've ever told Shatori she shot too much. I'm serious. Like, she kind of usually asks what she can do better. I'm saying you can be more aggressive. And that's pretty much my consistent message with her. So I was glad she took what was there. I'll probably go through some of the clips with her and show her a couple more. I thought she should shoot her attack, but we need that lift when she comes in the game. That's got to be kind of something we can rely on. Not always the points, but always the aggressiveness.
And Emily and Jade making their six debuts. Where is Jade kind of at the acclimation process? I know she got here late in training camp. How much of the playbook does she know at this point?
She seems pretty good so far. I mean, she seems to know stuff. I don't know. She seems okay.
Quick. What do you think about the defensive end? Fouls started to pile up a little bit there. I'm assuming that the guard a little bit better would help fouling.
Yeah, I thought we lost track of the main stuff. I mean, it's not like they were killing us with threes. I didn't think we dictated the ball well enough, and I thought we were late getting in the gaps. And when you're late, you reach. So, Jewel and Skylar, when they needed a win, we're going to try to go. And I didn't think we were alert enough a few times, especially in early offense.
Can you talk about the no calls in the first half? They're letting them play the first half, then the second half. The calls started all a little bit more in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, I thought our fouls were fouls. I thought we reached. I thought most of our fouls were fouls. Obviously, I got the tech. People watch the play, they know why, but happens. And yeah, I thought we fouled. So our fouling is my biggest concern.
Is there a way to get Maisha going a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, I think she got into a few spots tonight where we like to get her the ball in the pocket. Against the scrambled defense, a couple times she made a good play, and a couple times she got a little rushed. So that's part of it.
Seems like Carly, while Slim's been out, she seems to quietly be picking up a decent number of assists for someone who's not handling the ball a lot. you know, what is she good at as a facilitator? Where do you think those are coming from and helping you guys?
When she comes off of different actions, you know, you're big if the biggest guard in the screener has to be up there to show, because otherwise she's going to shoot it. So that gives her an advantage in terms of being a playmaker for her bigs, especially. She's always going to have somebody rotate to her when she catches it open. So extra passes maybe are going to be easier for her than some other players because nobody's just leaving her open.
Do you have a sense of Arlie? She had 11 in the first half, and then she seemed to have fell one play, and then she was holding her back a little bit throughout. Did you notice anything with that?
No, she got, I mean, banged up a bit. It was a physical game. I think teams are, kind of happened in Connecticut the other night. Teams are quickly realizing that she'll make you pay if you make mistakes in coverage or if you leave her open. So I think sometimes it's teams recognizing in the game that they have to stay a little tighter. We got to do a better job of figuring out how to use that to get some other people open. Zoom? No. All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, we'll start with in-person questions.
Hey, yeah.
So-
Start with you,
Yeah.
But, good bounce back for you. Eric was just kind of talking about that, really good third quarter for both you and the team. What was working so well offensively in that third? And how can you guys kind of get that to translate over into those fourth quarters?
Yeah.
The rough ones.
Yeah. I mean, obviously moving the ball, sharing the ball, and just kind of taking what the defense gives us. I think that quarter you saw a lot of us smiling, pointing, cheering each other on. I just think the ball was moving really well, to be honest with you.
Is that the biggest difference in the fourth quarter? Just kind of got sticky.
I think we got in our head about what we were doing defensively, and I think it carried over to our offensive end, to be honest with you.
First start, what was the feel out there? I'm gonna guess that you wish you had a couple of bunnies back, but besides that, how'd you think your first night has started with?
Yeah, stepping up to the plate. I just wanted to sustain the energy that our first group has put out for the last two games. So that was my mindset stepping into this game. I think I did well. Yeah, there was a couple bunnies towards the end that I think was game changers for us. But so that's definitely on me. And it was great dance by A. But yeah, I mean, we just gotta go back and watch film and see what we can do to be better in the fourth.
You would obviously for a debut, but was it a cool moment for you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I think everyone was happy for me, which was cool just to kind of step up to the plate. I know Kira's a big piece of our team, so I just wanted to make sure that I just brought the energy and brought the competitive spirit.
Leah, how early did you find out you were going to start? I know Eric said Kira's rest day was kind of planned. So did you find out today? Did you find out yesterday? When was it that you found out that you were starting?
Yeah, coach let me know last night. So
were you able to sleep? Were you nervous?
No, I just wanted to do the things that I've been practicing, things that it's gonna help our team be successful. So I just try to focus on those things and just, as I said, just bringing the energy from the jump.
Ariel, when the lineup changes up like that, not just Aaliyah, but Julie starting as well. Do you think about doing anything differently as a leader, knowing that you've got two rookies in there?
Dare I say I'm used to it at this point with the history that we have. But I know I have to communicate more. Obviously, they are rookies, but they do know how to play basketball very well. So there's not much instruction as far as just as much as making sure that we're staying together and we're staying on the path that we talked about as far as like our scout and the things that we need to do as a team to win the game.
And, picking up some of the, point guard facilitating duties with Slim out, how have you kind of felt balancing that with your scoring both on Friday night and then again tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still learning. It's pretty much my first year doing it, kind of more so like full term, being that offense initiator is what I like to call it, more so than a PG. But I'm still learning kind of my way, because it could go from me being PG to me going off the ball. I mean, we have all different types of guards that can do a lot of different things. I think we're a really versatile team. So just playing into that strength and not letting it become something that bog my mind down and try to change my game. If anything, it's an addition really.
How would you adjust into rebounding this season? Compared to this kind of college? What's the difference?
Yeah, difference is bigger, stronger players I'm up against, grown women. So there's that factor, but I think that I just try to stay focus on my timing, focus on just trying to get extra possessions for my teammates. So that's really my focus, but it's not too much of a change.
Mhm.
Like you said, the offense is a little more free in the first half. That run you all went on in the second quarter and most of the third quarter. How much did the pickup in fouls kind of throw everything off? Like that fourth quarter in the third, basically the game came to a halt.
I mean, it does. It changes the flow of the game, right? Like it stops play, and it kills momentum. But that's on us. You can't put that on nobody. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, not
Okay.
necessarily like it was the ref's fault, but like
Yeah.
how much they just constantly have to stop it.
Yeah, I mean, not only does it kind of stop your play, it kind of gets you a little bit mentally because oftentimes when we foul is because we're missing a coverage or because we're not doing something we're supposed to do. You don't want it to bog you down mentally, but when it's time and time and time again, I think a little bit you kind of get this feeling of like, all right, like how can I fix it or how can I do this? And then you start overdoing things. But like we've been saying all season, I mean, we're on our third game, we're learning, we're figuring things out. And we're gonna figure it out. I mean, we're a heck of a defensive team, if you ask me. So once we figure it out, I think it'll be a scary sight for this league.
Later, what was that? Yeah, I saw it pregame. You and Nika had a moment. What was it like seeing her? And even though she couldn't play tonight.
Yeah, it was so great to see her. I haven't seen her maybe like 2-3 weeks now, so it was nice seeing her. Yeah, we were just saying how much we missed each other and how exciting it is to be in this league together. Definitely missed her out on the court today, but hopefully next time we match up with them, she'll be back.
Ariel, you talked about being in your own head, your team being in their own head in the fourth quarter. How's the team bounce back from starting from 3? And you guys it's funny that you talked about panicking in this game.
I don't think it's panicking. And when I say in our own head, I just mean as perfectionists, as elite athletes, we want to do the best that we can, right? By no means do I think we panic. I didn't see any panic in my teammates. I don't see it in practice. I didn't see it in the game. I just think we're learning how to figure out how to close games. And it's a step that you have to take, good to great is a hard step to take, and we're figuring it out.
Willie?
Thank you. Hi, Aaliyah. Willie Ramirez in Las Vegas. You mentioned a little bit ago about your first week in the dub and just
Wait, did you say
You talking to
Olympia?
me or?
Leah?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Aaliyah. You mentioned about just the differences in getting up to speed in the dub. If you look at, I don't know how much you've had a chance to watch some of the other games, but I mean, this rookie class has been impressive, including yourself. Just the first week of the season and what it's doing, some pretty special things. Yesterday, I was courtside for Kate Martin's debut. I mean, it's overall the rookies. Have you had a chance to look and sort of take in and appreciate just how special you and this rookie class has been?
For sure. I know coming off the draft weekend, we all collectively were like, we're going to be able to impact this league like it hasn't been in the last couple of years, whether that's the viewership, whether that's just our energy and our youthness to adding to the game. But I think, for me individually, I'm just trying to soak it all in. I'm not really trying to look ahead of what's to come, but just staying in the moment and taking it one game at a time. I have great vets and great teammates alongside with me, helping me along the way. So I'm just trying to bring that same competitive spirit, same energy that I brought to the college level to here. And I think that the game is going to grow on its own.
Great. Thank you.
Oh, good.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Okay, so
Good.